Hello, good morning, good evening, good day from the World Robot Olympiad Final 2021. We are so excited to see you again. A lot of teams already worked hard, a lot of them load up their videos and they're expecting their results. The first day already we jumped into the championship. Yesterday the judges had a lot of work to do, and we will see what is happening today, uploading the videos of the second day channel. So second day challenge. Excuse me, please. A very warm welcome to all of you. We are so happy to be here again with you, and it will be another exciting third day of the World Finals. So stay with us and enjoy what you are seeing. Thank you very much, and I would like to start with Christoph and all the other parts of the team. Do your jobs, and I'm happy to see you again. Bye. Yes. Christoph, scoring. Oh, goose pimples for a lot of our competitors. Would you tell us a little bit how the scoring works?
Yes, of course, I'd love to. But before we actually start with the scoring, Lucas, our head judge for the regular category, asked me to remind you on two important deadlines. I think we should say that first.
For sure.
If we start with the scoring, nobody's going to listen to deadlines anymore. So let me just check to be sure. First deadline I would like to remind you about is the uploading deadline of the second day challenge videos. This is at 14 UTC plus 0, which is in 1 hour. Oh no, I'm sorry about that. It is in 2 hours. And second deadline is the feedback deadline, which is if you receive your score for the second day challenge videos, you are allowed to give a feedback if you accept that score or if there's something you would like to complain about. And that deadline is tomorrow on Sunday at 9 o'clock UTC plus 0. Please be advised that if you have feedback or complaints after that deadline, we are not able to work on it because we have to finalize the scoring and therefore cannot accept any feedback after that deadline. Yeah, I think those were the most important deadlines so far.
Yeah, okay. Think of it. And if you have any question, you know that we are in the chat. Also, ask them. And as you can see, Lukas and Christoph are very well combined. So if you have any questions and they are important for everybody, we will tell you. So now, let us talk about scoring, not about winners. We talk about winners tomorrow, but we talk about how to score.
Definitely, yes. And I would like to start with the regular category because this is the category where the most of the teams participate in. And I believe most of you are interested in the score of the first day videos for that category. I have it prepared here already. And as you can see now, we're showing you the score of the first day videos for the elementary age group. Here you can see first place is the team Mai Gong Miri from Malaysia, followed by Curious Robot from Chinese Taipei, and third place is Magic Chris from Kazakhstan. But what you can also see, if you take a look at the scores in detail, most of the teams solved the whole game field completely, which results in 95 points, and got 10 additional points for solving the surprise rule. Therefore, the only thing which is different between those teams in the ranking is the time they needed to solve the game field. And as you can see, there are so many teams with 105 points. The time is the only thing we have, so whoever is faster gets more points.
Yeah, really very interesting, but this is the result of the first day.
Exactly.
So the teams may celebrate. We are the winners of the first day, but they shouldn't forget there is a second day challenge. And also for the ones who are behind, work on your second day challenge, load up the videos punctually, and the position might change.
Exactly, yes. The second day will be added to that. So to define the final score, we will use the best run from the first day videos, which is one of the two, usually the one which is highlighted in the ranking, and add to that the score of the second day challenge. So with the scoring of the second day challenge, the whole ranking can change. And the competition is still open. Therefore, we would like to encourage all the teams to give their best effort, make a high score in the second day challenge, and do a really fast run because that is also important. But what would you say? Should we look at the other age groups then?
Yeah, but before I would like to say winning is being the first, the best is important. But I suppose all the teams who loaded up their videos and faced the challenge are already winners. We shouldn't forget it.
Of course, I couldn't have said it better.
Okay, next ranking, please.
Yes, I have prepared the ranking for the junior age group now for you. As you can see here, also in first place, a team from Malaysia. Second place goes to Robotic Stars from Russia so far. And third place is the team OFDL BBO from Chinese Taipei. So again, this is only a preliminary ranking. We will add the results of the second day challenge. And also here you can see all teams solved the game field completely and the surprise rule. So again, the only difference is the time they needed. So as you said, all the teams are winners already since they are all that good to solve the whole game field.
Yeah, and to solve the whole game field, and as we talked about yesterday, it's not only building and coding, it's also strategy. It's working hard the whole day, year long with the coaches. So congratulations to all who succeeded and who loaded up videos. You are already the best of the best. So we will see who will be on the first three ranks tomorrow. But yeah, for me and for all the team of the WRO, you are already winners. Don't forget it. And then senior?
Yes, and of course the only missing age group in regular category is senior, which we are going to take a look at now. Now, here we can see the results of the regular category senior age group. And as we can see, again, all of the teams scored the high score, including the surprise rule. And leading here is OFDL Zenbo from Chinese Taipei, followed by HD from Russia. And again, Malaysian team also on third place. So again, wow, welcome teams. You did an amazing job in scoring so many points, especially in senior age group where the game field is really, really difficult to solve.
Cool. Yeah, and we will talk about it later on again, talking about the game fields. Yeah, a challenge. And I hope it is a motivation also to all the ones who didn't participate but think, oh, cool idea. I want to be part of the World Robot Olympiad. So yeah, if you are interested in participating in the future, please contact us via social media or on the website WRO. Because we can give you the relations to coaches in your neighborhood. And as we talked already about it yesterday, over 60 countries are part of this online final. Over 80 countries are part of the WRO family. And our target in the not so far future, all the nearly 200 countries in the world. So if you are interested in participating, if you want to be scored, if you want to have the final feeling, it might be in your country, because at first we had national competitions and then the world final. Please contact us. We are happy about everybody who wants to participate.
Yes, we are. But it is not only possible to participate in the regular category, for which we just seen the scoring so far, but also in the open category. And now probably everybody's asking, where can I get the open category scoring? Now, this is a slightly bit different, because in open category, we actually have the judges judging the team in a live presentation. And those live presentations are done already, but at this very moment, the judges are in their final deliberation meeting and are now deciding and finalizing their judgment on all teams. And this meeting is very important, because during the normal competition, not every judge has the possibility to get a live interview with every team. There are just too many teams and too many judges to bring all of them together at one point during the event. Therefore, we use the final deliberation meeting to determine the final ranking and the winning teams in the end. And since this is taking part at this very moment, there's no chance I can show you any details on the current scoring. Therefore, you will have to wait until the closing ceremony tomorrow.
Yeah, perhaps it's hard to hear, but as the name says already, open category, the challenge for the judges is to compare so many different, beautiful, wonderful, exciting, difficult ideas. This is also the sense of open category. And so it's not only coding and building, it's the interview, it's the presentation. So there are so many aspects to look at. And I suppose it's not easy for them because what we have seen already, really cool projects.
Definitely, yeah. We've seen a lot of very cool projects. I believe you talked through some of them with Danny throughout the last days. And as far as I'm informed, we are going to see another few projects throughout the day today.
Yeah. Okay, another scoring, future engineers.
Yes. The last category we have here for today, we brought a preliminary scoring, which we would like to show you now. Here you can see the results of the qualifying rounds in Future Engineers. The ranking consists as follows. So at first the teams are going to be ranked after the best points in one of the qualifying rounds, and then after the second best qualifying rounds by points. And only after that the time becomes a ranking factor. But also here be advised, the qualifying rounds are well, I would say they have the lowest importance of the ranking criteria in all Future Engineers. Effectively, the vehicle documentation you've loaded up before the tournament and the points and times of the final rounds, which are taking place today, are much more important. Therefore, the ranking you see here can change totally until tomorrow. That's why we just call it preliminary.
Yes, and I would like to remember the challenge in this future engineers category. In the regular category, the robots could, with their cameras, follow a line. And they know when I'm on the line, it's good. In future engineers, there is a field without lines. So the robot needs to know where the barriers are. And he needs to find his way, whether they are very small or very broad. Yeah, it's really a challenge. And it's amazing to see how many teams did a good job, really.
Yeah, definitely. As we've seen in the scoring, there are a lot of teams that actually scored the high score of 35 points in the qualifying round, which is really nice. And as you said, it is very difficult to detect the pathway of the robot on the playing field because he has to use an actual optical camera like the ones we are looking into right now. And only with that image that the camera produces, the robot has to steer and find its way. Therefore, there's a lot of real programming work behind it, and it's really hard for the teams to actually develop those programs.
And I assure you, it's also amazing to look at. So, and amazing to participate. Future engineers, so all our categories are in their idea cool, but future engineers and a robot who needs to act in a situation he didn't know before, very cool.
Definitely, yeah, it's probably one of the categories where the robot has to be, I would say, the most flexible, because he never knows what's going to happen on the playing field, and then he has to find its way around it.
Yeah, we are talking about future. I suppose when we see us in 10 years, the challenges would be completely different because robots become part of our daily living even more than today they are already.
Yes, indeed. And we also have to consider that the teams who are building their robots at this very moment and programming them, those are the engineers of the future, which we want to encourage to actually become an engineer and work in those fields and do what you like and what you enjoy to create a better world for all of us.
You couldn't say it better to attract also companies to become our partners. If you are looking for your employees of the future, take every time a look at the World Robot Olympiad challenges, whether they are national or the final, which happens each year. You will see there are so many young people, girls and boys, who love to participate and to really do in their young age cool things with robots. So please come to our family, join us, and help us to develop the whole family. Christoph, scoring up to now is done for the interview, but in all the offices in the world, and also for the judges who are not in the same room, but in the same Zoom room, from different countries. They talk to each other, and this is their challenge. And we are very curious to see what happens tomorrow and who will be the winner. Thank you very much for the moment, Christoph.
You're welcome. See you later, Heike.